What is up, beautiful people of the internet? You know, it's been a while since we've done this. Let's actually go back and see how long it's been. Oh my god. Okay, so I've been terrible about doing this. When I started doing this, I figured I'd be doing it weekly, bi-weekly, something like that. And, you know, life happens, and what are you gonna do about it? With that said, I have a much more open schedule moving forward. I am going to hopefully be doing these a lot more frequently. There's a lot of videos that are about to come up on the channel as well. So if you're new, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I have a 3-part video series, hopefully coming out next week. And I've been bad about saying I'm gonna do things and then not doing them. But no, they're already filmed. I'm editing them now. They are coming out next week. Probably. Without giving too much away about what those are, they are inspired by the fact that tons of bands have been reuniting this year. So make sure to hit the subscribe button so you see those 3 videos when they show up. If you want more in-depth and more frequent news and updates from your favorite Christian rock and metal bands, make sure to like All Things Christian Rock on Facebook. I post pretty much every day on there. There's a link to that in the description. Also, with that said, it's time to start thinking about the All Things Christian Rock Music Awards for 2019. It was a pretty fun process, and we're gonna kind of just do it the same way. Last year, what happened is I had a photo album on the Facebook page, and people would have different reacts in order to vote for different bands in different categories. There's another reason to go check out the Facebook page so you can go vote. Voting is up now. And thanks to POD, the last year's video got removed from YouTube, so I'm completely changing the format. If you did watch that, expect it to be very different, but we will still make a video about it when all the voting is done. Voting will end for that at New Year's. Share it around and get other people to vote. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time is get an All Things Christian Rock radio station going, and quite frankly, all the licensing and stuff is very complicated. The music industry has some very strange laws, and it is very, very confusing. So I don't know if or when that will ever happen. However, there is also a link in the description to the All Things Christian Rock Spotify channel. I make playlists for a lot of different things. I have a best of playlist for several bands. I have some concert set list playlists and stuff like that. But I think what is the most interest is the new tunes playlist. Make sure you hit follow on that. It's basically a collection of all of the new hits from your favorite Christian rock and metal bands over the course of the last few months. It's updated weekly, so make sure you check that out. With that said, I'm gonna jump right into news that don't have to do with this channel. Since it's been a year and a half since I made one of these videos, don't expect me to cover everything. I'm literally just going to talk about things that have been happening right now or are about to happen. Clay Crenshaw of Norma Jean is a part of a great new band called What We Do in Secret. They just dropped their debut full-length record, Repose, on Facedown Records. It's a really solid listen, great hardcore, kind of metalcore vibe. Because Crenshaw is in the band, though, I will say that they don't really sound anything like Norma Jean. Something I kind of take away from it is kind of a Silent Planet kind of thing, but with a lot more emphasis on hardcore and a little less technical. With that said, there is a track with Garrett Russell of Silent Planet doing guest vocals. It's honestly one of my favorite hardcore releases of the year. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you have not. Another first full length from Facedown Records coming out is From Nothing Left. Their album Disconnected will be dropping December 13th. This band's been around for a while, but this is their first full length record. There's a song up called Dust into Dust. Check that out if you haven't. Really slammy, awesome hardcore song, and it's got me really excited for this album. They will be going on the first half of the co-headline tour with Beartooth and Motionless in White. I will be hitting the show in Lawrence, Kansas. If you have the opportunity to go to that show, it's going to be great. I'm filming this on Thanksgiving. Hopefully I'm getting it out on Thanksgiving as well. If not, it'll still be that weekend. Pretty much every band in the world has a Black Friday, Thanksgiving weekend sale of some kind. So if you're wanting to pick up some merch for yourself or for a Christmas present or something for someone else, now is the time to do it. There's tons of sales. I'm seeing them all over the place. What I really want to emphasize is the Facedown record sale going on right now. All CDs, vinyls, downloads are on sale. I believe a lot of their bundles and a lot of their t-shirts and posters are as well. I don't remember all the details. I'll have pop up over here somewhere. Spending a whole lot of time talking about Facedown Records. Probably because they're great. But if you guys want to hook me up with a sponsorship or something, I don't even know how that would work, but that'd be pretty cool. Okay, last thing about anything Facedown Records related. I don't know what the legal reasons behind this are, so I'm going to not mention any names or how I am related to this person, but I do have a connection with someone in Everything in Slow Motion, and I will say that they do not have a set release date right now, but they are looking for an early 2020 release for their new full-length record. It's expected to drop sometime in February, but like I said, no exact release date, but they are just about done with it. So if you are a fan of them, get excited for that. If you are not a fan of them, become a fan of them because they are awesome. Very similar to my Epic. who are also on Facedown Records. Last thing to throw out right now, there's a great post made on Thanksgiving by Garrett Russell, circling back to that, of Silent Planet. Kind of a lengthy read, but it's definitely worth checking out. Goes into a lot of depth, especially over mental illness, so if that's something that you struggle with or something that people you care about struggle with, make sure you check that out. It's a really good read. That's about all I have for this episode of All Things Christian Rock News, so like I said, make sure to subscribe. We got at least 3 videos coming out next week. Going to be doing these news things more frequently. Make sure to like the Facebook page and go to the photo album so you can vote for the All Things Christian Rock Music Awards. That video will be coming out sometime in early January, and voting goes until New Year's. Make sure to subscribe and share this with anyone who might be interested. Until then,